Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Now before we get the video, if you enjoy the video, while like button, if you enjoy my content, my side button, and of course to stay up to date with all my future content, hit the notification bell. Anywho, in the last episode, I guess, we went around basically figuring out the theft of this Crimson Tiara, which was stolen by the infamous Phantom Thief B, who, mind you, I will say has one of the best voice actors in this game, in my personal opinion, but, I guess we'll be seeing him soon, because I think it's time to end that quest now, so yeah, let's get straight into it. I'll see you there. Okay, with making sure the recording is actually going and whatnot. Let's, looks like this must be the black art note on the card. Our Phantom Thief appears to have taken no pains to hide it. Isn't it kind of weird that the driver didn't notice it? Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, let's have a look inside. And voila! Inside the black case rested a tiara embedded with dazzling carnelians. It has such a fiery glow to it. Well, this is definitely the Crimson Tiara we've been running all over town looking for. So this thing's worth 100 million mera? I'm almost afraid to handle it. Yeah, we've got to be really careful about getting this back to the jeweler's safely. Found the Crimson Tiara.
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself. I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
There's a reason why this is voice acted. Because we gotta hear our most wonderful voice.
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say, but hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong, Rean?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you, Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
And here comes the truth. Baron Blanc is Phantom Thief B. The B in the Phantom Thief is, of course, the name Bleu Blanc.
What? This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B!
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises? Nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see! Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid!
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed, a crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Oh, what spirited youths you are!
What? How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I will be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
And that is why I love his voice actor. And I will bid you adieu. Me and the others scoured the area for Phantom Thief B, but to try as they might, they found no trace of him. After reporting the details in the incident to City Hall, they checked back to the jewelers to return the tiara. Most likely it'll be back to just me voicing them now, because let's be honest, it won't be voice acted. Told you. I can't believe that you were able to recover Tiara safely. How can I ever thank you? I almost get the impression we are the reason he's stolen in the first place. Maybe we should apologize to you. Oh no, not at all. Phantom Thief B's conquests have always seemed rather capricious. I imagine he just decided to use Olivia as a convenient excuse for his latest escapade. Given how fixed it only seemed, I don't think that's all unlikely. Well, better not to say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. I'm afraid I can't offer you much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. All element Sepith times 500. This is a lot of Sepith. Are you sure it's alright to give us that much? It almost feels like more than we deserve. Well, this is a jewelry boutique. After all, we have more Sepith lying around than we know what to do with. Well, that does make sense. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all you've done for us. Way. Does that also mean I got more? Actually, where do I go? There. Is it here? I don't bloody know. Oh. There we go. We also got more 7th mass as well. I need to sell this. I'm giving it back to you. Here you go. You can take it back now. Thanks. Still don't have enough to buy any of those, but well, we'll find them sooner or later. That was quite exhausting. Phantom Thief B was even more unpleasant feel than I had expected. Annoying to think his smug face was watching us the whole time. Yeah, though his name is pretty well known around here. He was plain suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't suspect he'd be proved this much of a troublemaker. Something wrong, Rean? I was thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well that it was virtually unrecognizable, not to mention all those other things he did. If this were martial arts we were talking about, he'd definitely be at the master level. I can't disagree. True. But why would someone like that try to mess with us? He specifically asked for Group A too. Now I can't imagine why. Hold on. Is it my father again? This is God 7 Group A, Venus Water speaking. Hello, sounds like you've been keeping yourself busy. I know it's you, Instructor Sara. Oh, got him one. Wait. Ooh, got him one. How'd you guess? Don't tell me. Is it your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher? Many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Anyway, you don't usually call us wrong, I feel sudden. Something wrong? Actually, there's somewhere I'd like Group A to go. When you've finished up what you've done, what you have done. English failing miserable. When you finish up what you have to do for your field study, I'd like you to head over to the Zank district. Okay, let's see. That's behind Down Cathedral and the embassies are, right? I think Oasis Academy is somewhere around there too. Yeah, that's the place. I want all of you assembled outside St. Astria School at 5 o'clock. Group B will be there too. What? Don't worry, I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Anyway, have fun. Toodles! Hey, hold on a... What's wrong now? It sounded as though the instructor is bringing her usual irresponsible stuff in. Pretty much, I don't know what she's thinking. You can explain the rest? Explain the rest. Rean explained to the rest of the team that they were to assemble at St. Astria's Girls' School by 5 o'clock. Fuck me, I'm dying when it comes to English today. Jesus. Oh, I know what that is. Like, girls' schools for nobles. Isn't that the one your sister attends? I have a few coaches who attend there myself. I can't imagine why she'd have us all meet there. Girls' Academy, huh? Kinda curious. I'm sure she has her reasons. Weird ones, probably. It's almost evening, so we should finish up here and start heading over. Best way to get to the district is by tram, right? Yeah, doesn't matter where we catch tram from, we'll pass through there. I almost dread to think about what we'll have to do when we get there, though. Ba-da-doo! The Sant District has been added to the list of locations selectable from any of the capital's tram stops. Yay! I like how it doesn't even let me. It's like, no. I literally have to go over to this. How mean. How mean! About to say, is this the... I don't think this is third day yet. Let's see. Can I... Does it tell me the date? I don't fucking know. Yeah, this is day 2, so this is not day 3 yet, sadly. Once day 3 hits, that may have something else to do, but... It's Sant District. I doubt we'll have time to do anything else once we've arrived at the Sant District. Should we get going? Traveling to the Sant District will cause the main story to advance. Travel to the Sant District, because there's nothing else we can do. Literally, there's literally nothing else we can do. Head on over. Oh, I guess school is finished with? Oh, then women are like, what the fuck? Why is boys coming over to this school?
They were wearing the same uniform as Rean's sister.
Well, yeah, they go to the same place.
Yeah, they must go to St. Astria too.
So, the famous St. Astria Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
Ooh, feel what you're getting at. We all, let's be honest. We all know what he's getting at.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
So, to what reason will we come here? You
I
got
was
the
wondering.
yes. Oh, okay. I need to shop again.
Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alfin herself is a student there.
Why do you keep saying there? It's here. It's the wrong word. It should be, I've heard that even Princess Alfin herself is a student here. Because you are rich in front of the school.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alfin is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Yugit. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alfin's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact.
Again, this is a reference to Charles in the Sky, to which we have not seen yet. I will be planning on doing Sky Remake. That is a definite. I'm definitely thinking of playing that. I just don't know when I'm going to be playing that. That's the only problem. Don't know why.
I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Oh, I wonder whose girl's voice this is. Maybe it might be... I'm going to take a guess and maybe say... Elise? Oh no, what a shame I was wrong. Definitely didn't sound like Elise's voice at all.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait, did you two?
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now. Really? That's great! It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms. Sounds good.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Rean?
Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Astria Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
I wonder who this mischievous little friend she has. I just wonder who it could be. Oh god, I think that's how to speak. Oh fucking hell. No, never mind. Fuck that. I'm not even gonna try to. They talk way too fast. Oh, why isn't that Lady Lana? She always looks so getting. Oh, do you think she's transferring here? Fuck me. Isn't that one boy uses to go? Oh, fuck me. That redhead is so cute. Yeah, no. I can feel the stairs boring holes in my head. Pay them no mind. They do seem to be the stars of the show today. And all of us as popular as ever. I can't say that being married doesn't feel nice, but please don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. You think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. Are they really all the same age as you, Elise? I don't know, and I don't care. Damn. Oh, the Rosen Garden. That's a garden.
What's in here?
And now it's back to voice acting, okay.
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside. Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests. Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh,
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me. I knew it! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alfin. Alfin Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
I still wonder who that troublesome little friend might be. Maybe it might be the princess? Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of the princess in the second game. I will be very honest. We'll see a lot of her in the second game, and I want to say the third and fourth game as well, you'll probably see a lot of her. She's one of the main characters, I would say. And of course, they did talk about Oliver. Oliver...
Elise, cheer up! I'm sorry, alright?
No. Oops. Yeah, I will say Oliver is more of a main character. I want to say he is kind of a main character in the Cold Steel series, but he's, I would say, more of an active role in the Rebel games. So he is an active character here, but he's just not as active as he was in the Rebel games. So if you're wondering where he is and what he's doing, you will be seeing him a lot in this game. You'll be seeing him a bit more in the second game, but not as much as the Sky games. Again, third game, exact same game as the first game. He barely makes an appearance. The fourth game, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, the fourth game. But yeah, he definitely appears in the Rebel games a lot more frequently. So yeah, all I can say is look forward to chaos. I think it's the best way to put it. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and let them talk.
I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead. Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Saint Astria too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself. Your Highness. Got you to look. But I... Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Alfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Rean Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you. Your Highness?
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Rean? Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask. Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness.
And this is supposed to be Elise being terrifying. Honestly, I feel like you're gonna see her being more terrifying in some of the later games, I'll be more honest there.
Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
If you recognize
Who's
this, yeah, if you recognize this, well, you remember it from other Bill games, if you ever played it. That is about my extent of the Bill games, by the way. I have very, very small knowledge, because I have not actually seen the Bill games. So, I have very, very limited amount of knowledge of the games. So, if sometimes might be like a reference to one of the games, I am not going to, I'm not going to bat an eye to it, because, again, I probably won't know, probably won't recognize it. So if somebody else sees a joke, or reference to one of the Sky games, please do tell me in the comments, because I actually genuinely want to know more about the Sky games. Of course, I have been trying to watch someone play it, because again, it's the original games, not the remakes. I'm trying to watch someone play the original games, but you know what that's like sometimes. It's not always the best.
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh,
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
it's a pleasure to see you again.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
Who's this guy? I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school.
Yeah, that would raise not just eyebrows, a shit ton of eyebrows. Because some people think that he is most likely looking at something else. But do not worry, that is definitely not what he's looking at. He is looking at something else.
But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
Ow! I think that's quite enough.
Honestly, that's probably one of the more funnier scenes. It's just her getting out of fan going, dunk over the head. It looks so funny.
Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait. So this is... Wow.
Indeed.
Prince
'Tis
Oliver.
I, Olivert Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
I did not know I could turn off the audio. Fuck me. As a result, that did not affect the recording. I just somehow turned off the audio. That I did not hear a single word that is. I'm going to repeat it. 'Tis I, Oliver Rice I know, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Yeah, I literally didn't know. I pressed the button because I thought, oh yeah, because it's better than muting my actual microphone, because I noticed in recordings it makes that loud fucking bass, like, I don't know what it is. It's like a whenever I mute my mic, so I'm actually using the controller mute mic function, and I did not know if you hold it, you can actually mute all the audio as well. I did not know that. Listen, I'm still learning some things about the PS5, because I do not know everything. I know the older consoles very well, just not this one.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
Again, another reference to Dresden's guy.
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7, and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alfin stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day You all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. You're students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sara?
She's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sara? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple lightning?
I knew it.
I think they're figuring out what Instructor Sara was before coming to Thor's.
You two have heard of it? It must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Holy shit! That was a lot of cutscenes and a lot of lore dump, I'll be honest. So of course I figured out that, you know, the main person, well, the main director, that basically ended up forming Class 7 was Prince Olivet. And then there's something going on behind the scenes. Principal Van Dyke also helped propose the idea of Class 7. Yeah, there's been a lot of lore dump. And then, of course, Sara being the Purple Lightning, the youngest bracer to ever reach A rank at the youngest age. So now we know Instructor Sara's past as well, so that's quite intriguing as well. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this video here because I think it would be nice to have people, especially the people that have never played this game before, to figure out, to give time for them to extrapolate, I don't know, all the information that was given, and to be able to process it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.